Clim versus Trill is like a good start though. Let's see. Hold on. So I imagine, I don't know, something trying to think about this. I actually don't know how this one would go. I imagine this might actually be slightly more scary for Chaos in some respects, because like he can, you know, all the things that he can get to do from full screen that are usually contestable now by Merkava. So it's like, it seems like you have to play a little bit more how do I put? You have to put like you have to play a little bit more cautious when you play in this matchup. I would feel like, but also Merkava can get up real close, and he has like good, fairly like decent enough mix-ups up close, right? And then he has the able to go worm, so he has good ways to lock him down at a force function, which will just get him out of the corner. You know. So I mean, like most of the time, I feel like the ideas of like how you can deal with chaos is like how scary is Ozzy, and how well can you keep chaos like locked down. I feel like those are like two big things, and I don't feel like he's that scared of Ozzy, and I feel like he can keep him locked down a little bit, but at the same time, like I feel like the opposite can also happen. Maybe not the lockdown, but I feel like he can make Ozzy scary in some certain areas. So I'm not quite sure, but that's like my first initial thoughts about the matchup. Wow, 6C confirm. Yeah, then you send him full screen, and this is like exactly where you want to be, right? That was really cool, right? So you got here, and as soon as Trill's like, oh, you're just going to keep taking these? Going to keep taking these? And then he decides, as soon as the cycle was about to go, he's like, I need to run up, because if I run up, then I'll get some grid. Wins it. So this was really cool, right? So he spends this entire time laming it out, relaxing, right? And then he sees the shield, right? The singular shield. Because Clem's trying to think about Vorpal right now. And then so he goes, oh, he's going to try to win this. And then he tries to go in. Remember, moving forward or assaulting forward gives you a grid. So he moves forward, got the hit, and then he wins Vorpal too. So that was like super, super smart from him. Chain shift. And look how important that Vorpal was. He gets the 2AA, and then as soon as he sees him, like, the pressure doesn't extend, he just chain shifts. And it's like, you can use chain shift like that, right? You can just be like, he did 2AA, and you're like, oh, he didn't do anything. Double tap D, chain shift, and see what's up. And he saw what's up, and then Ozzy saved the day. Ooh. Damn. What was that 3.8? Chaos is a good character now. This guy's it's just crazy. 6C. There you go. Ah, there you go. And look how he plays this, right? So look at round start. Immediately, as soon as he gets Ozzy to put him in a block stun, he jumps back. Call Ozzy. And then he's keeping him blocked, right? He moves forward, and after calling Ozzy, he goes into concentration. Because he knows that every time he's backing up, he might be losing the grid war, right? And now you're thinking, it's time for me to start focusing on it. Runs up again, 6C, right? He stuffed him out of. He like ran up close and looked like he started trying to hit 2A. Get hit out of it. And then a little bit of delay. This one's just good timing. And the scary thing is that after he hits it, right? Boom, hit 6C. And then he force functions forward, and then he's able to get a full confirm. Wait. Does 6C take... Does hitting 6C take a grid... a block away from his opponent? Because he had one before this, and he got... Yeah, see? I didn't know that. All right. See, yeah, I feel like every time you get hit by 6C, he takes a grid block away. I'm trying to read the here. I'm trying to read about it. Code reflect chaos code forward will absorb one projectile, and upon codes reflect, hitbox will expand with absorb projectile. Opponent zoning useful wall bounce. It can be change shift on whiff to recover approach. Unfortunately, this move, it doesn't say anything about it taking a grid block. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, in Vorpal, Ozzy's attacks can be whiffed. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that I'm trying to remember or that I don't know. Nothing under Merkava. That would have been nice right now. I feel like I'm missing something. But I'll just keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind about 6C, because 6C, every time it's hitting, it's taking a block away. So either way, like, he gets the hit and he goes into force function. Force function takes a block. So it was like kind of risky that they did it. If this didn't hit, then it wouldn't have. He might have lost grid war here, but it works out. Knockdown. Thanks, Ozzy. What's good? God, the easy 4.2. Yeah. I did not. You know what? For some part of me, forgot that like Ozzy just had Zansaroga.
There's some rounds where people just explode like that. Kind of like that, yeah. Especially when you have to deal with the setup you've never known about before. So Clim actually just opting to go straight back into it. If he actually has any adjustments made, gets hit by 6
What's that hitbox? Oops. What is that hitbox? Hold on. Word? I don't know if this is Merkava being big or if it's Chaos's button being really good. That's a big ass hitbox. 4.6, and then you set up Ozzy, right? And then first thing that... So I think Clim's already recognized that one of the problems was that I think he lost Vorpal legit every single time in that last set. So I think what he's thinking originally is like, okay, well, since I lost Vorpal like every single time, then I have to think about it. First thing he does is shield, because this is something that Trill's done last time. He did jump back, call Ozzy, right? Was like jump back, pray insight, right? So that's like the first thing he does last time as well. And it's very common, right? Because you can keep him locked down. So what he does is he goes, oh, this is an easy shield. Oops. Here. Shield. Boom. Now you're thinking about this, right? He has 3.5 blocks on you. 3 blocks, let's say, with that little bit. And you only have about 5-6 seconds left to think about this. Maybe 7. There you go. Woo! And that was all of it. You see how that like shielding opened up the game for him? Is there a better place to put my fucking camera? Not on UNIST. Also, why is this like slightly too big for where it's supposed to be? There you go. Okay. I'll just make it really small. There you go. I'll make it like really small. All right. I can cover a little bit. I'm like way too small. Sorry. Now I'm thinking about things that don't actually matter. Okay. So again, recovery on what happened here. So after the combo, he does 2 really good shields, Clim, and this is basically what wins him like the next like 7-8 seconds, because we're about halfway through the Vorpal cycle, and at this point, Trill knows that if he doesn't do something about this immediately, he can't do it like when it's up here. He has to do something now that he's going to lose this Vorpal cycle, right? So as soon as he gets this, he's just like, Clim's fine. Clim's happy, in fact. He's willing to down back and block this all the way out here. You can see, like, he's not even shielding, right? He's not doing any shielding at all. So, like, what he's doing is that he's like, I legit don't care if I get hit by Ozzy. I don't care if anything happens to me right now. As long as I don't get grid broken, I'm going to win this next Vorpal cycle. So, as soon as this starts working out, and then he loses Ozzy right here, Trill starts concentrating, because as soon as he starts concentrating, he's like, oh, okay, I need some way to shape or form to try to win this at the last second. And he can't move forward, because if he moves forward versus Merkava, he's just going to get put into mix. He's going to be put into block stun and get put into mix. How's it going, Prograph? Good to see you, homie. And then, boom, as soon as he gets it, boom, and then right when he gets the chain shift, full combo. So that was like an incredibly impressive sequence from Clim. Full combo, ends with 4B, so you ground him right in front of him. You have some questions? Yeah, shoot him. How about this? Let's shoot the questions after character questions. Are they about these characters? If not, we can just shoot the questions after I'm done with this match real quick. VO. All right, so he goes for Veloff, and that's partly because Veloff is like one of his only reversals without having any meter. So this is without meter and without Ozzy. So it's like he wanted some room, right? And the thing is that also look at the timing that he does Veloff, right? Veloff, he breaks grid. So this is big. He breaks grid on here. Cycles almost up, and that's a full bar. So with that, you're going to say that he's probably going to win Vorpal cycle. There you go. So I actually don't know enough about Chaos to say like why he gets hit by this. I think he gets hit by 2B. Okay, he goes for throw, right? And then he gets hit by 2B force function, I think. Yeah. Okay. Wow, the run up 2B. He gets thrown. Still a great round though. But like you can see that he's like sort of figuring it out, right? He's figuring it out as we go along. That's the thing. That's the thing that's like sort of important, I feel like, about this matchup. It feels like that Clim is recognizing how to give Vorpal and then trying to play around that. I think that's like honestly like probably the thing that's he's thinking about the most at this point. And it makes sense, right? You have full screen confirms now. Sorry, I was looking for one thing here. Okay, cool. Sorry. Continue. Last hit.
Trill on match point though. That was very fast.
Yeah, Trill. Look at. So we're going back to the same plan, right? Shield. Now we're winning grid, right? Tried to go for the super, didn't work out. It's fine because guess what? We're gonna win Vorpal, and that was so scary. Oh my god! Look at that concentration. He wins it at the last second, but he spends it immediately. I think he wanted to try to kill Ozzy in this situation, but then was afraid of 6C, so he actually changed shift to keep himself safe. But what's the beauty about this game is that we're 22 seconds into it, and watch, Clim's going to be so confident with just down backing. Look how confident he is with down backing. He gets rid of Ozzy, and now we're going in. Very nice. He loses Vorpal, which really sucks. God damn. How do you lose it? I guess he just didn't have any way to steal Vorpal in that situation. Yeah, he's getting the hit. He has to go for this. Goes for the dive mix up here, and then chain shift. What? So actually, Tari was talking about this a second ago. Chain shift. So apparently you can do chain shift and like maybe do a like have Ozzy do a move in the middle of chain shift so it comes out quicker. That's maybe fucked up. 4.1. Nice shields. So we got the shields, right? We're talking about this. And we got the grid break. This is huge. Missed. Oh, you missed the combo. So this is, I was talking about this at Wednesday Night Fights, right? The real scariness about getting grid broken is not the fact that you don't get your D buttons, which is a big deal, right? But it's the fact that you give Vorpal away to your opponent for legitimately 30 seconds. 30 to 34 seconds. Because after he gets grid broken here, he is definitely not winning this next cycle. Look how far it's in. He's getting comboed here. Yeah, he's not winning this next cycle. So now he's given up this cycle, and he's going to give up the next cycle. So even he gets this combo, which he doesn't cash out on, he wins the next cycle too. Now he's still in Vorpal. Oh my god, the 6C. That's it? Damn. Trill's so sick. It was 60 counter hits, and it was his control of Vorpal in the first game. The second game, it was getting much scarier for Trill, but Trill was playing so well. That honestly, Clim was playing well in this match, but the problem was that he dropped that combo, and that combo drop was such a big deal.